You are your environment. You are merging with it every second. It is a part of you, and you are a part of it. Think about that. Your environment becomes a part of you on a molecular level. This is so interesting to me. I get the you are what you eat concept. So I eat a vegetable, it goes down my digestive tract, breaks down into molecules, which my body then uses for fuel or for repair. I get that concept. You are what you eat. It had not occurred to me that we are also exchanging information with everything that we come in contact with our environment. And so why is this? This is because we are a part of nature. And when we engage with nature, a tree, a flower, a plant, the ocean, a river, we are exchanging molecular data with that. Isn't that interesting? So what happens if you remove yourself from nature? Well, there are definite consequences of that. So one is the sun. We get vitamin D from the sun, and we also have our cellular clocks. They are established whether you're digesting or sleeping. All of that is determined by the light given to us by the sun. So it is important to have the sun in your life every day. And if you don't, you will have negative consequences, such as you will feel lethargic, you will have fatigue. It's kind of like permanent jet lag, which is not fun, I can tell you. So the reason that I thought about this, or that this has come to my attention recently, is because we interviewed Cliff Capono, who is a famous professional surfer and a scientist. And he did a study, and he wanted to see if there was a change in the microbiome of surfers because of the time that they spent in the ocean. So he went around and collected samples from surfers from all over the world, and he did so with non-surfers. And what he found is fascinating. The surfers all had similar microbiome based on their relationship to the ocean. So the fact that they were individually so intimately related to the ocean based on that exchange of their microbes meant that they have more in common with each other as a group of surfers than they do with their blood relatives who do not spend significant time in the ocean. Think about that. Isn't that exciting? We evolved barefooted. We evolved on the ground with multiple parts, always touching something, playing in the dirt, digging in the dirt, picking things from trees, interacting with our natural environment, with nature on a regular basis. We were sleeping on the ground. And we have microbiomes in our digestive system, but we also have it in our skin, in our mouth, in our feet, all over our body. And we have this information feedback system that's happening with the environment around us. Isn't that so interesting? And this is a part of the forest bathing concept. And science says if you go into forest and you spend significant time there, more than 20 minutes, you will have a lower concentration of cortisol. And cortisol is affiliated with your sympathetic nervous system, which we talk about quite a bit. So your sympathetic nervous system is your fight or flight response. I'm in a hurry. I have to get there. I have to be good. I have to show up. I have to go, go, go. Coffee-fueled work day. Get as much done as possible. Go to the gym. Go home. Keep working. Do my best. Study. Da-da-da-da. Like, see my children. Do stuff. Go to bed. And then, oh no, I can't sleep. Because you're sitting in a sympathetic nervous system state. And that is difficult to regulate. It takes a lot of practice, which is a lot of what we do here at Chosen and what we talk about, is being able to switch between sympathetic and parasympathetic. The parasympathetic, which is stimulated by going and spending time in nature, it is a lower heart rate. It is lower blood pressure. It is your parasympathetic nervous system saying, oh, I'm safe. Now is the time for me to repair things, to digest, to rest, to recover. And you can get in that state simply by going into the forest, into nature, and spending 20 minutes there. And that is based on the scientific research. Isn't that exciting? So, how can you make sure that you're getting enough interaction with nature each day? I have 3 steps for you. So, the first one is aim to get at least 20 minutes per day in nature. So, this could be a park, this could be your backyard, or playing in nature in some way with your children. So, think about this and make it a priority. It does need to be in your life daily. And we want to make sure that you create the habit so that you maximize these health benefits. But it's free. You can do it anywhere, anytime. You just need to make a plan for it. Now, the second one is a lifestyle design plan, which is what we encourage at Chosen. And after 8 years of researching how can I be my best self, how can I live in a way that supports me being well for the longest period of time, and also pursuing my passion at the highest level possible, what I came up with is lifestyle design. So you need to purposefully lay out how you spend your time. And a lot of that needs to be considered around your well-being. So this is one of our main tools that we do at Chosen. We suggest you take the time to set up daily routines that support your health and well-being. Because it's not enough to do it whenever you just think about it. It is the small daily habits that actually have the biggest cumulative impact on your health and well-being. So if you're interested in getting some support in setting up your lifestyle plan, click on the link below and we would be happy to support you in any way that we can. The third option is an environmental audit. So where do you spend most of your time? In an office, in your home? How about both of these kind of key areas? The minimal viable solution that you can bring in to these areas is just a small house plant. Bring it in, set it down, water it each day, engage with it a little bit each day, and that will bring a bit of new found oxygen to your environment, but also some nature to interact with, which your body will thank you for. And you will be exchanging microbes with this plant. Isn't that exciting? So, take a moment now and envision a beautiful place in nature, ideally somewhere around where you are now. And how can you get there this week? How can you get there and spend 20 minutes there? It can be a lake, a park, a trail, even a small patch of grass. Get there, take your shoes off, and engage in the environment for at least 20 minutes. Once you're done, reflect upon your experience and feel those benefits. Feel your heart rate lower. Feel your parasympathetic nervous system kick in and your blood pressure decrease. And while you're in that state, make a commitment and a plan to incorporate this sort of nature interaction into your life each day. Lastly, take another moment and consider bringing that outside bit of nature inside into your daily environment as well. This is the Chosen Insight series. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Next, we suggest you watch the exploration of when to engage and when to relax, which is a deeper dive into this sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system concepts. And also, we have a discussion on the importance of hope. See you there.